Many people think that riding a horse requires a lot of agility, athletic ability, and strength. And while this is true, it is also true that anyone can benefit from forming a relationship with one of these outstanding animals. There are many different types of horseback riding, such as the kind you would see in a formal race at a track. This is known as English riding. When you think of horses, you might also think of riding Western style, like cowboys riding the open range and lassoing cattle. But would you ever stop to think that horses could be used as a therapy technique for those who are disabled, not only physically, but also mentally? There are many different methods to providing hippotherapy to a patient. Usually, the patient will mount the horse sitting either upright, side saddle, or backwards. From here, a trained hippotherapy specialist will engage in activities with the rider, such as throwing or catching a ball or leaning backwards. Although it doesn't really look like it, riding a horse takes some serious muscle power. Completing simple tasks such as throwing a ball, stretching, or even spinning a hula hoop on the arm helps the rider develop more flexibility, muscle, and strength, as well as balance. So how did it all begin? The earliest forms of hippotherapy have been suggested to have begun around the times of the ancient Greek. It was mentioned in several journals by Hippocrates, also known as the father of Western medicine. This sort of therapy was not formalized until the 1960s, where it became popular in Germany, Australia, and Switzerland. In 1969, the North American Riding for the Handicapped Association, also known as the NARHA, was started in the United States. Official hippotherapy was brought to Canada and the United States in 1987, when 18 therapists traveled to Germany to learn about therapy using horses. These therapists and doctors wanted to create a standardized hippotherapy curriculum for all to use. In 1992, the American Hippotherapy Association was established, and continues today. So does it actually work? There was a case study done in 1998 done by the Developmental Medicine and Child Neurology program. There were 5 patients who participated in hippotherapy. All of these patients had cerebral palsy. The patients actually experienced changes in strength, and they also noticed improvement in running, walking, and jumping. There were also various testimonies by physicians, therapists, and parents of patients, and even patients themselves. Want to learn more about hippotherapy? It's as easy as Googling it. The American Hippotherapy Association website is the first site that comes up when hippotherapy is Googled. This is a great resource. You can learn about the AHA and what they actually do. You can learn about hippotherapy, the more scientific stuff that is. Under education, you can learn about what it takes to become a registered hippotherapist, as well as about the AHA's official approved curriculum for hippotherapy. This is a great resource because you can find a local hippotherapist, read testimonies from parents and patients. And you can also learn about how to volunteer your time. So why not? Check it out! The subject of hippotherapy is very close to my heart because my childhood best friend took hippotherapy, and I went with her and took riding lessons. It was a great experience, and we both learned so much. That's also how I acquired my love of horses.